The overarching question that I have is to understand through the design of the city and through practices that are out there, how we can contribute for improving not only the social conditions, but also the environmental conditions in the city. And so some of the more specific questions are, for example, how can the social dimension of sustainable design be concretely integrated and qualitatively analyzed in the built environment? One of the things that happens often today is that we are calculating and measuring lots of elements in the built environment to ensure that we are managing our resources properly. And sometimes the problem with that is we forget that there are qualities in the city that contribute to all kinds of benefits to human well-being, social well-being. And so one of the aims of my CURC is to be able to find methods to qualitatively analyze these portions in the built environment for the city. The future of this field for me tends towards a more integrated vision of design, one that is concerned not only of the management of resources, but the quality of life of the inhabitants, the social connections that they make based on the way the city enables them to make these connections, because that's what makes people happy. And in the end, that's what we want. And so to do this, I consider design as a cognitive and creative platform. So where we use the city to exchange knowledge, and all of this becomes a collective making of the city. Just to give you a diversity of the questions that my students are asking is things like how to integrate sustainable development goals or the UN sustainable development goals in the design process, and how to find the gap between design practices and those goals, or incorporating social and local significances in parametric design, which is a computer-based design that sometimes becomes so disconnected from context, or how can filmmaking for the built environment be used as a critical urban practice. I like to run design challenges, whether it's at the local community level or international student design competitions, that allow this kind of very collaborative thinking about prominent urban issues. So I use these design challenges as ways to reveal the ongoing interests and ways forward of the young minds of the world.